There was a funny mild drama between Nigeria's Vice President Professor Yemi Osibanjo and President Buhari's Chief of Staff (COS) Ambassador Ibrahim Gambari, which played out at the coronation ceremony of the 15th Emir of Kano, Alhaji Aminu Aldo Bayero, on the 3rd of July 2021. The crowd were stunned when the two powerful government personalities came up to the podium at the event to deliver two different messages on behalf of the President Muhammadu Buhari, who did not attend the coronation ceremony. In other words, this means that the president practically sent two representatives to the coronation ceremony, which is abnormal in a way. Even though the presidency has not reacted officially to the incident, but it has continued to generate mixed reactions from Nigerians. But the fact remains that President Muhammadu Buhari may not have even been responsible for that embarrassing situation and moment at such a big occasion which had numerous dignitaries in attendance. Even though it could not be authoritatively confirmed which among the two personalities were asked officially to act on behalf of the president, but the chief of staff to the president is to be blamed in the case. Yes, for the fact that the second in command, the Vice President Yemi Osibanjo, was present at the event gives him the automatic or undebatable right to act on behalf of the president. Except Gambari wasn't aware of his presence, but they all arrived Kano in the same presidential jet, so the issue of him not being aware of the VP's presence is not admissible. Secondly, before the Chief of Staff, Ambassador Gambari climbed the podium to deliver his goodwill message in his capacity as the maternal uncle to the Emir. The MC had earlier introduced the Vice President as an emissary of the President, and he was equally there when that was done by the MC. So his action was questionable even till this moment, except he gives a clarification on the reason for his action. Else, it will be assumed that he deliberately acted in that manner just to ridicule the personality of the vice president. Yes, because the fact remains that there is no way the vice president, Professor Yemi Osibanjo, would play second fiddle to the chief of staff, be it in the office, at an event, in fact, be it for whatsoever reason. Equally, the chief of staff to the president, Ambassador Gambari, is a maternal uncle to the newly coronated emir, Alhaji Aminu Aldo Bayero. Therefore, he should have attended the ceremony as a family member and not as a government functionary or representative. Yes, because it was unimaginable to many that after the MC had earlier introduced the vice president as an emissary of the president, then later the chief of staff to the same president comes on the stage to announce himself as another emissary of the president at the same ceremony and event. It is unacceptable. Meanwhile, Professor Gambari, as the president's chief of staff, do not have a role or function during a public event. His role is limited to coordinating staff of the president and some other official duties specifically designed to him by the president. On the other hand, the vice president has an important and undisputable role at a public function or event. President Muhammad Buhari's chief of staff and the vice president, they kind of clashed, and it was a power clash. Both of them attended a function representing the same person. Very unbelievable, very surprising. It goes to tell why we are seeing a lot of all of this confusion and the crisis in the country. Questions are being asked that with all that is going on, Buhari is surrounded with people who, in quotes, can point him in the right direction. The two very close to him, they are professors. The VP is a professor. His chief of staff is also a professor. So that is why people wonder that even if Buhari doesn't have it all together, these people can still point him to the right direction. But we can see that it looks like confusion is ongoing there. These two arrived at a function, the coronation of the Emir of Kano. They both went as representative of President Muhammad Buhari. Not just going, they both came with their different speeches. I wonder who gave them that assignment. Maybe President Muhammad Buhari forgot that he had already told Osibanjo to represent him, speak for him. Then he told the chief of staff. And the arguments are like, most probably they did not know, but it's not possible. That has been ruled out as well because they all flew into Kano on the same presidential jet. So they both saw each other. So could it be they did not have a conversation that about all they are going to be doing at that event? They are a team. They are meant to be having such conversation, consulting with one another. Okay, I'm here in this capacity. Or maybe they just both assumed. So maybe Osibanjo assumed that Gambari should know that I'm number two. If Buhari is not there, I speak for him. And maybe Osibanjo, Gambari is looking at, I don't understand, but it was a lot of drama that both of them came out. And surprisingly, presidency has not reacted to that. I'm not sure they even have any explanation because it raised a lot of reactions. Nigerians are stating that see confusion. That is why we're experiencing this sort of confusion we're experiencing as a country, as a nation. Both of them went with their different speeches to represent the same president. At the same time, some arguments are like most probably Gambari was just trying to undermine the VP because he should have known that the vice president, his role is undisputable. Once the president is not there and the VP is there, look, his title alone spells it all. Vice president. President is just that is a vice. So this sort of confusion, I don't know where it's coming from. And these people, they are all I'll call them elites. They are elites. Professors, both of them are professors. Nigerians have not stopped commenting or speaking about that event that took place on July 3rd at the coronation. Other arguments were that the chief of staff is like a family member, is a maternal uncle to the emir, that he should have just attended the function in that capacity of a family member, not going to the podium. Well, it's not too late. Today is just the 5th of July. The incident only just took place about 2 days ago. Maybe Buhari will, presidency will react. But we see this sort of government, it looks to them that they owe nobody no explanation. They don't even explain reason behind any of their action. And they are not even bold enough to accept their errors and apologize for them, because this is one of those, it could just be a genuine mistake or a genuine error, but come out openly and apologize for that drama, for all of those confusion and all of that. They will not do little things like this. We'll see how they play out in the whole economy. They make mistakes. When they are criticized, they lash on whoever dares to criticize them. Well, guys, let's hear your thoughts down below in the comment section. Thank you once again for staying tuned. Please don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe. Till I come your way again with more updates. Bye.